any kind of awards, we have one more order of business, and that is our prejudging for our men's open bodybuilding with $750,000 on the line. The biggest purse in bodybuilding history. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get right to it. Our first competitor is from Brazil. He finished third here in 2024. Please welcome to the stage, Rafael Brandao. Yeah, they say that she's a lie. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. And we haven't seen Rafael in quite some time. You get what I am saying, and they say that she's not easy. No, she's really complicated, but that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait. He looks a bit bigger than the last time we've seen him. Oh, for sure. But this is where it's told right here, you know, like the back double bicep, we got to see the glutes and hamstrings. He's a little not as crisp, you know, as he is on the side and from the rear.
What would it take for Wesley Vissers to make the jump into the Classic?
Legs, for sure. And lower lat development. I mean, he's got it, but he's got to, you know, hammer those legs like non-stop. And coming up next from Iran, he is your 2024 Arnold Classic champion. Please welcome Hottie Chupan.
Here we go.
And he's always going to come in amped up, ready to rock and roll. Oh, man.
You weren't kidding about the legs.
Ooh.
You're hated by your girlfriends, 'cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold.
Phil, how do you think this compares to his Olympia look?
I'd say fresh out of the gate, I mean, he's a lot tighter than he was at the Olympia. Prejudging, you know, like, well, prejudging last year at Olympia, he was a little off.
Yeah.
Then he got better as the time went on. But here, it's like all gas, no brakes on this one. And that's a killer shot right there. And normally you want to pace yourself during this round, but not Hottie, man. Like, he's like, I am here to coming win. Up next, he was your Mr. Olympia in 2019, a two-time Arnold Classic champion. Please welcome to the stage from Nashville, Tennessee, Brandon Curry. Talk about arms. Look at Brandon Curry's arms.
Yep. He's one of the guys at the Olympia I felt like could have placed a bit higher.
Yes, definitely agree with that. I always feel like sometimes he gets overlooked at the Olympia, you know, and that's why, you know, coming here at the Arnold, he can get some payback maybe.
It was 4 years ago, Phil, when he won in 2022 here. How is he different?
You know, initial thoughts, you're thinking like, okay, as you get older, are the legs going to fade? He's been able to hold, and his conditioning, especially from the side and the rear, are pretty good. I think.
Thank you very much, Brandon.
Once we were able
Coming
to see
up
him
next
compare,
from Houston, Texas, making his Arnold Classic debut. Please welcome to the stage, Martin Fitzwater.
All right, this is the guy we talked about, Nick, and he's not really going to surprise anyone. He is certainly on the radar.
You can already see the cross striations in his quads just walking out.
Alongside 7-time Mr. Olympia Phil Heath and Nick Miller, the host of Nick's Strength and Power. I'm Todd Harris. Glad to have you with us here in Columbus. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. We've got to thank our sponsors, Gym Reapers, Mutant, and KSM, for making this all possible. All right, Phil, you have to do the toughest thing. Is if you were going to criticize or make some constructive criticism, what would you say?
You know, I really want to see him hit a couple more back shots because I felt like I wasn't sure if it was a conditioning thing or him just not flexing.
Classic debut. Please welcome to the stage, Mohamad Foda.
Foda actually looks bigger than what I thought he was going to.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, leading up into the show, he had some of the most impressive updates on social media, and I think he's delivering a bit here.
Do you find most of these guys get more active on social or less, Nick, as it gets closer to showtime?
Well, for this year's Arnold Classic, it seems to be less. A lot of the top 4, top 5 guys haven't posted anything in the last 2 weeks.
His back came up for sure.
And I think the way that he hits that back double looks like he improved the way that he poses a bit.
So is that coaching or is that development?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
I think you got to look over the game film and then make adjustments. He definitely came in fuller at this show, for sure.
All right, thank you very much, Mohamad. And coming up next, also from Egypt, finished the 9th here in 2021. Welcoming back to the stage, Hassan Mustafa.
Now, you want to see some beef? I would say that he has like heavy quads. Like his quads just look heavy.
He looks like he's really pulled in his midsection a bit here.
You talk about his quads, Phil, and him not being as tall as some of the other competitors, just coming in at 5'7". Is that a benefit for him?
You know, it is when you're in shape.
It's almost like it accentuates his...
Yeah. The only knock I have on him is that, you know, with that size, you got to come in, you know, a little bit more conditioned. You know, it shows that he's saying, 260 pounds?
60.
I think if he probably came down to that 250, 252 range, we might see a little bit more detail from the glutes and the hamstrings.
All right, thank you very much, Hassan. Our next competitor comes to us from Dubai. He finished 3rd here in 2023. Please welcome to the stage, Andrew Jatt.
A fan favorite.
Oh, yeah.
2025, he achieved his highest Olympia placing to date. Many fans felt he should have won that show. Let's see if he can win his first Arnold Classic.
That front relax is mean. And the X frame right here, look at that. Full chest. Now the side shots has always been like my critique on him.
You mean the way he hits the poses?
Yeah,
side?
because he's so tall. He needs to sit down on those glutes and hamstrings a little bit.
That's impressive.
Especially being as tall as he is.
Yeah, 6'2". Do you think it helps he comes in at 6'2", 300, comes right on the heels of someone that's 5'7", 260?
I think so. I mean,
more striking?
Oh, absolutely, especially from the front. Tight waist. I like to see him use his width a lot more on the most muscular.
Thank you very much, Andrew. Our next competitor comes to us from Pine Hill, New Jersey. He was your 2021 Arnold Classic champion. Let's welcome back to the stage, Nick Walker.
Definitely improved from last year's Olympia.
Oh, absolutely.
Big time. This is what we needed to see at the Olympia, but he brought it to Columbus, and I'm very, very happy for him.
This is a lot more like Pittsburgh.
Yes. Hamstrings, glutes, calves, best back right there. Look at that. And he knows it. Striated triceps in the back double bi. Keeping the waist tight on those side shots.
Yep.
Hey, man, he's fighting for the top spot.
Now, between him and Andrew Jack, who have you been more impressed by so far?
Probably Nick, to be honest. I mean, it seems more polished. It looks like there's no bloat on him right now. You know, like at the Olympia, that's what we saw.
I think his quads look so much better.
Yeah. Let's see if he can hold it.
Our next competitors are from Clifton, New Jersey. Your 2024 Big Man Sprain Pro champion. Please welcome to the stage, Akeem Williams.
A lot of density on Akeem Williams. You'll be able to see it in his quads. When he flexes those quads, you'll see from his hip on down how in shape he is.
What do you think he's missing, Phil? I mean, he's been hovering around 5, 6, 7 for the last 6 or 7 years.
I mean, he's kind of a mass monster, and, you know, from the front and right here from the side, you'll see some good shots, but he needs more striations in his shoulders. I definitely feel like from the rear, like it's hit or miss, but he needs like more lower lat development, in my opinion. You see how high the lats are. He can, if he had a little bit lower lats. But look, we're nitpicking the heck out of him right now.
Thank you very much, Akeem.
Final competitor.
And our final competitor, coming to us from Woodbury, Minnesota. He was your 2025 Arnold Amateur Overall Champion, making his Arnold Classic and Pro debut here tonight. Please welcome to the stage, Anthony Williams.
I've seen a lot of updates from Anthony on social media. I think he looks really impressive for a pro debut.
And it takes a lot of courage to make this your pro debut.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not doing one of these other lower tier shows. You're coming into your Arnold. With a lot of a big stack lineup, so.
It's like playing your first golf tournament, you know, play the Masters.
Right. And he's a taller guy, so it's always a lot more difficult, I feel like, for these guys, especially in the side shots.
Great V-taper, small waist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Angelica Teixeira will tell you, guys, get the red on. The red is what wins.
Thank you very much, Anthony. And at this time, we are going to bring all of our gentlemen back out on stage for our judging round. And once again, I'm going to turn the mic back over to our head judge.
And we will listen in.
Arnie, line him up in the center.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're
Come on, Steve, let's get right to it.
Phil, you used a term that I haven't heard you use before. You said mass monster.
The whole lineup, Arnie.
What do you mean by that, mass monster?
I mean, look at these guys.
Thank you.
Marvel characters.
They're all mass monsters.
All of
yeah.
That's good, Arnie.
All these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision, but no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction.
Front double bicep.
Whew. All right, Nick, pick your poison.
I really like Hottie here. I'm kind of surprised not to see Nick or Andrew Jack in this mix.
Quarter turn right. Quarter turn.
Well, I think they were just going by numerical order.
Oh, is this just the impressions?
Yeah.
Back double bicep.
We need a woman's perspective, and that's why we're going to bring in two-time Arnold champion, Bikini International, Angelica Teixeira. Angelica, you've had a little time to rest, and you walk out and you see this. Your thoughts?
The turn.
So impressive. Yeah, I think they just comparing by numerical order.
Yes.
Face front.
How about the crowd tonight?
It makes
Thank
some
you, gentlemen.
noise.
Back in line,
It
please.
is packed.
Like that.
A packed house.
I don't want to hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds. Talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south.
Andrew Jack is not a small human.
No, not at all.
I don't want to sit next to him on a flight in coach. I'll
Front
just say
double
that right
bicep.
now. Just don't want to.
I think I like Nick over Andrew right now. Phil.
Quarter turn right.
You're choosing Nick because look at the quad from the side shot right
Quarter
here
turn.
over Andrew. And this is where Nick can expose a lot of guys with his development in the glutes, hamstrings.
Back double bicep.
And he chose to do this prep with no coach, and it looks like that paid off for him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Nick dead center. That's
Quarter turn.
That is mean.
Yeah.
That's a mean back double bicep. And you see the
Face
density.
front.
You see the density of Nick Walker, from those side shots.
yeah.
And he's keeping
Thank
the
you,
waist
gentlemen.
tight.
Back in line, please.
Oh, Nick, top to bottom is.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting.
In numerical order. Hottie, Martin, Andrew, and Nick.
There you go.
Go. All right.
A first call out.
Phil Heath called it. Phil, what are you doing after this? We head to Vegas?
No.
You were spot on.
All right, you got to move Martin and Hottie straight out the gate. I want to see that one. And then look at Andrew. He's like,
Give me my space.
yeah, give me my space, man. I'm the biggest guy here.
Front double bicep.
I think I'm with Nick Miller. Look at.
You like Nick over Andrew?
Yeah, I mean, I just untrained eye, but
Front lat spread.
look at his definition, though. You go from shoulders all the way down to his feet.
Andrew Jack's
Side
chest is
chest.
touching his chin right there.
Yeah, that's scary. They're gonna face each other.
And this is where Andrew has to sit on that glute and hamstring right there.
Back double bicep.
Wow.
See, look at Andrew. That's
Back
crazy.
lat spread.
In that pose, I like Nick better than everybody else.
Yeah, look how thick Nick Walker's right leg. Just look at the right leg. Don't even look at the left. I mean, the left is on point, but look at that right. Oh my goodness. I told
Side
you.
tricep.
That's a lot of work.
Oh yeah. He ain't missing any leg
I was
days.
just saying, he's not missing leg days.
No.
Bite your tongue and don't say shit. Make your actions hard to miss. Be a legend, not a myth. It's obnoxious that I'm conscious.
Dominoes
Question
and
I get a lot,
thighs.
Phil, on the internet. These guys aren't buying their Levi 501s off the list, are they? You're not just rolling in there and getting the 3130s.
Custom only.
Good heavens.
Your favorite most muscular.
And I almost feel like Hottie is, I don't want to say he's flattening out. He's tightening up for sure.
Yeah, I think the show, I'm with Nick. I think it's the left side of the screen.
Relax. Martin and Hottie switch.
There we go. You got to see it.
They got to move Nick in there.
Mm-hmm.
You see the red?
Oh, Angelica.
Here we go.
Andrew and Hottie switch.
There you go.
Yep.
It's funny.
I honestly think it's 1 and 2 on the left.
You think it's
Front double bicep.
Mm-hmm.
Front lat spread.
My eyes just keep going to Nick over everybody else.
Yeah, I'd like to see Nick actually flex his pecs just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Look at Andrew on the shoulders.
Side chest.
That is just. Here we go. Look at this.
Little John going on stage a little bit. I like that.
Back double bicep.
My hands steady, I feel ready, but my legs heavy, I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught.
It's hard not to pick Nick in this shot. I mean, Hottie looks really good, but your eyes end up going straight to Nick on that one.
That's the consequence, I got this, I will not quit, man, I'm on it, honest, I'm gonna launch quick, then I'm gone, it's just a matter of time before I'm over the climb and moving under my
Side tricep.
And what a redemption story from the Olympia if Nick manages to win this
Big time.
classic.
It's time to live my life, it's time to live, not die. Wish I could slow down time and just enjoy the climb.
And
Elbows and thighs.
psychologically, you would think like, oh, you know, people at home, you might be thinking, why isn't Nick like in the middle and stuff like that? Sometimes shows can be won like on the far left. If they already know what they want, they're just going to leave you there.
Your favorite most muscular.
The showmanship is amazing.
Yeah. Seemed like Hottie got tighter just by doing that.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line.
Think they're going to bring
Hey,
him out one
gentlemen,
more time?
back to the front of the stage.
I hope so.
We need a selfie.
Oh, here we go. This isn't part of the confirmation, but this is just.
Oh, see? Wait,
Come on.
guys. I don't think you're going to move Hottie Chupan, man. That's a strong dude, man.
Muscle mass.
Oh, my gosh. Have you seen him train? This guy's lifting crazy dumbbells.
And right up to a couple weeks out of the show, too.
Yeah.
In numerical order. Raphael, Brandon, Mohamad, Hassan, Akeem, and Anthony.
Like a student though, working on a movement, yeah, I'll do it cause I'm in the zone and you know that I'm ready for the shows. How it goes, I don't know, but I'm waiting till I'm chose front row. Here I go.
Now I'm wondering from this group, could someone move up and another person move down? Like let's say a Martin may move down and they could possibly bring maybe a
Mohamad and
Foda,
Brandon switch.
Foda or even Brandon.
Everything's inflated, mainly everyone's invaded. Privacy is
Hassan and Raphael switch.
God, I really hate it. I just wanna
Yep, they need to see Raphael and Brandon.
Raphael.
Yep.
Brazil gonna be happy right now.
Front double bicep.
It's a hard shot to beat Brandon Curry in, man. Those
Front
biceps
lat
are
spread.
sick.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm the one to get it, bro. I swear to God,
Side chest.
hey, I ain't never giving up.
Now, Nick, anyone you see that has gotten tighter?
I think Mo.
Yeah.
Back double bicep.
Mo is the guy in the red trunks next to Brandon Kerr.
Yeah, on the right.
Back
Red
lat
trunks,
spread.
Angelica. The trunks.
I'm telling you, the red is the power. That's why I retired. I brought the red for the first time. Like, I understood
Side
that at the
tricep.
end of my game.
I only wore red once.
Really?
Yeah. It didn't work for me. I mean, I won. So I guess it did, but hey,
Did, yeah.
What was your color? What was your go-to?
teal.
Dominoes and thighs.
I always wore purple on prejudging and then like a teal on Saturday.
Things I didn't know about Phil Heath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
My color was purple too.
Purple.
Yeah.
Because no matter the background, sometimes if you wear red and
Your
they use like a
favorite most
yellow
muscular.
or orange, it'll wash you out completely.
Yeah. And it's dangerous with the tanning too.
Yes.
How do you like the stage this year, by the way?
Oh,
You
it's
like the
great.
stage?
I like the gold.
love the stage.
I
Yeah.
love the gold in the background.
Relax.
I always like when
Brandon
our friend Brian Power
and
sends out
Raphael switch.
just a little snippet of what to expect a little ahead of time.
So you can tell that there's probably
Front double
some
bicep.
judges that are sitting more far left that needed to see maybe Brandon.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Front lat spread.
Live until I'm breathless. I'ma stay progressive. She gon' stay obsessive. Life is so expensive. Do everything excessive.
Side chest.
And this is where it gets tough because when you're in that second call out, you get more comparisons. And that's when someone can fade and someone can improve.
You think I'd learn my
Back double bicep.
and we ain't getting no sleep. These girls don't even know me.
All right, who you guys got in this
Like
group?
Drake, I'm getting trophies.
Right now, I think I like Brandon and Raphael fighting for fifth. I think I prefer Brandon.
Same.
Back lat spread.
Yeah, Brandon looks really good. He's standing out in this group.
Yes.
Good enough that you'd move him up?
I mean, we saw Martin sweating
Yeah.
a little bit
Side
toward the end.
tricep.
She gonna pass, keeping her pad in her pen in her lap. She been so bad with
They
the
may
men in her
rejudge that
past. She
tomorrow
just want the
just
purpose
for
so
those
bad.
two
All of the
guys.
lessons that she never had, like taking a freshman and teaching her math.
See Brandon right
Dominoes
there
and thighs.
in the middle?
Always leaves them guessing. They don't know what's next, man. Learned it from the best.
And see what
man.
Raphael did?
Loving every lesson with hands-on sessions. Going to
Your
the
favorite
gym,
most muscular.
Trying to get those judges to say, hey, look, man, I got better quads.
I sit back while I'm texting. Said she wants to get
And maybe Brandon can fight his way up into that call out with the
Thank
other
you,
guys.
gentlemen. Back in line,
To me, he
please.
should be in there.
Yeah.
He needs to be in there, in my opinion. Because, again, he can expose
Hottie,
some other guys.
Martin, Andrew, and Nick.
Play for a minute. She wanna slay for a minute. And now I'm all up in it.
Ready for round two?
Back in a minute. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Make a track in a minute. And now I'm all up in it.
Let's see if Nick can hold it. So far, it looks pretty
Nick
good.
and Martin switch.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And people at home, that front relaxed pose is being judged, by
Front
the
double
way.
bicep.
This is the best Nick's quads have looked in a long time.
Front lat spread.
But you can still see, like, Martin's quads, you know, next to Nick. And then
Side
you have Hottie
chest.
with the striations. It's tough.
Yeah. So much detail.
Yeah. And see how Andrew kind of looks like
Back
he's
double
bunched
bicep.
up a little bit? He has to open that pose up a lot more on those side shots because he's very, very wide. That's a lights out shot
Back
from Nick.
lat spread.
Just from the lower half, it's lights out.
Do you think that's Nick's best pose?
Yeah, I would probably say so, especially in this lineup. You know, his condition.
Side tricep.
I'm not a quitter, so I'm not fucking quitting. Just try to stop me and you'll drop dead missing. I'm on my way to the top now, listen. I ain't never gonna
Dominoes and thighs.
I ain't never getting lost, got vision. I'ma make this shit hot, ignition.
Wow.
Don't give me facts, not fiction. Then you know I fucking listen, cause I'm on a fucking mission. Man, you got
Your favorite most
I
muscular.
almost feel like Andrew faded.
He did.
Yeah, I
did.
feel like he faded. I think that, you know, that little pose down that they were doing exerted too much energy.
If he's faded, is Hottie come up?
Relax.
Yeah, I'd probably say so.
Andrew and Nick switch.
But they're going to run him through, you know. They have to.
And the judges like to leave a little mystery.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
So we never know what happens until the show is done.
Hottie and Andrew switch.
That's where he was initially.
Yeah, Phil, I think they're comparing just Hottie and Nick for that top two. And
Front double bicep.
And if you're Martin, this is where you got to hold your composure.
I think you're right, though, Phil. I would have liked to see Brandon
Front
next to
lat
Martin.
spread.
Yeah.
Side tricep.
It's still not over between Nick and Hottie, in my opinion. I mean, I'd prefer to see them come out 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Abdominals and thighs.
Do you think at the finals we'll get that two-man call-out?
Oh, they'll have to.
Relax. Face the curtain. Back double bicep.
I mean, Hottie
Back
looks pretty
lat
good in that
spread.
pose, too. It's almost like he needs more oil on his back. But he's thick.
Relax. Face front. And hit your favorite, most muscular.
So this is where I feel like Hottie Chupan actually, gain some ground because he can hit more than one most muscular.
What do you think of Martin's color, his tan?
It's tough to say because he's sweating, but I do think that he needs to maybe tan even his head a little bit more as well.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line. This concludes round 1.
Oh.
Back to you, David. All right. How about one more big round of applause for your 2026 Arnold Classic lineup? Don't forget, these gentlemen are going to be back on stage tomorrow night where we are going to be awarding the winner.